is a memorable day in Austin salutes this morning. Fort Hood officials prepare to honor an important piece of their history and America's history over the past dozen years. You're looking at it on your screen there. It's called a mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle, an MRAP, one that left Iraq following the troop withdrawal. It's all ready for display, all polished up. Our Ignacio Garcia is live on post this morning for us. Ignacio, good morning.
Hi, good morning. We're here talking to Stephen Draper with the 1st Cavalry Museum here in Fort Hood. It's an exciting day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We're looking forward to the whole festivities for the day. We've got the dedication at 10 o'clock, and we're looking forward to having all the members of the crew back, and as well as friends and family of the 1st Cat Division.
Tell me a little bit about what was behind getting this vehicle here. It must have been a pretty big project to get it over here.
Yes, it was. It was actually started as an email. The commanding general of 3 Corps, General Campbell, said, hey, you know, that vehicle would be a nice addition to the museum. And so that kind of started the ball, and through the help of different agencies, the United States government and the U.S. Army, we are able to get that vehicle here.
Now, this is a pretty exciting vehicle. There's others that you guys have here. What's the significance and the importance of preserving some of these vehicles?
Well, this is the last vehicle to cross over the Iraqi border. This is the last combat vehicle, so it's very significant. It would be something like having the first vehicle to land at D-Day. That's the kind of significance it is. And of course, the 1st Cat Division was the one that accomplished that mission, so we're kind of happy that goes along with the idea of being the first team, you know, first in, first out.
Yeah, actually, we brought that up earlier, and the soldiers are pretty excited to have it here. I can tell there's a little bit of an excitement, a little bit of buzz to see this kind of thing.
Well, yeah, too, and it's also one of the most modern weapons that we have, weapon systems that we have. So it's kind of neat, especially when the soldiers can bring their families over to the museum and say, you know, I drove that vehicle, or I drove a vehicle like that in Iraq or in Afghanistan. So it's kind of important.
Now, earlier I said there's a ceremony at 9, but it actually starts at 10. People will be getting here about 9 o'clock. What's going to happen then?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do an unveiling. We're going to unveil the display sign that goes along with the vehicle. We're also going to introduce the crew, the last crew, so that they can be recognized, and also some key figures that helped get the vehicle here to Fort Hood. Great.
By the way, is this going to be open for the public at any time in the future, or is it for family members or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. The 1st Cat Division and the 3rd Cavalry Museum are both open to the public. They're open from 9 till 4 Monday through Friday, 10 to 4 on Saturday, and noon to 4 on Sunday. All you have to do is come into the main gate at Fort Hood. You'll see a visitor center on your right-hand side. You stop in there, ask for a pass, and you can come right in and spend the day here at Fort Hood.
And by the way, what do people expect to see if they go inside the museum?
We have the history of the 1st Cavalry Division from its beginnings in 1921 to the present, as well as a little bit of history of the U.S. Cavalry. And then outside we have almost 2 acres of military vehicles, from everything from helicopters to airplanes to tanks and trucks.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of it coming out here several times. Again, we're going to have the ceremony here at 10 o'clock. We're going to be out here doing it, covering it in more detail. We'll have more the rest of the story later on in the newscast this evening. For now, reporting live from Fort Hood, Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.